How's your day going? How are you? Alright, this is the Wise One Channel. I am your host, Lady Caren. It is April. Like crap is it? It's April already. April showers bring May flowers. That's what the rhyme went as I was growing up as a child. I just have
Don't ever
coffee.
give me that fucking
I am
jacket
streaming.
again.
What's up?
Do not give me the jacket ever again.
What? You don't have a shirt that you
The
stole from me?
jacket won't let me move freely and it's uncomfortable to move it.
Oh, okay. It's not a jacket. It's called a shirt. You don't like it? Okay. We can sell it. It's not a problem. It doesn't fit me anymore. And doesn't seem like it fits you. So yeah.
No, it fit me.
If it doesn't let you move, it probably doesn't. It's not that you're too big or small. It's the design doesn't fit your body. It's like, I don't think it fits human bodies anyways. But yeah. I hope you guys are doing well. So I started later than I was anticipating. And this is where we are on the blanket so far. So it's getting there. Hopefully I can see my stitches. Okay. Okay. No, I'm doing. Did I lose it? I lost it? No, it's there. It's there. Let's just fold it over. Okay. That's big. It's getting big. It is, by no means is it. Alright. I'll get off to school, okay? So you don't like the orange? Did you put them away in the clean clothes? Or your drawer at least? Threw them in your drawer? So the other one has to go in the too small box. Did you put them in that?
Not in a too small box. It just doesn't fit my body.
It's not designed for you. Your body is fine.
Let me move
No, the box is designed for stuff that's too small or just needs sewn or we're getting rid of. I just call it the too small box. It's not that the clothes are too small for you. It's just that's what I call the box. Did you put it in the tote?
No.
You put it in your drawer?
No, I put it on top of my drawer.
Oh, okay. Makes it sound like you're trying to keep it without keeping it.
No, I'm just gonna.
Just upset.
No, I'm just gonna leave it.
With it and just like. Let me see if I can do this right. This corner piece. Looks like check. Okay. Because I'm gonna go with this. One single crochet, stitch across. So, going to make the youngest a hood. And then my middle children want. You said a hood, or what did you want again? Girl? Keith? Shaw? What am I making? Not here, but what am I going to make?
So, like, it's kind of like a poncho, but it reaches down and like.
Oh no, I don't have nearly enough yarn for that.
Like,
there's not enough yarn in the store for that. That I could afford. No, like, do you want like a hood or like a wraparound?
No.
Oh, you don't want any of those things? Like,
no.
You don't want like a hat? I could try a hat. Might be a little misshapen.
No.
No, no, no,
No.
no, just nothing. Just like so when your sister gets her hood, you're not gonna want one.
No.
Really?
I don't know.
All right. This morning, oh, I'm looking at my hair. I'm running my fingers through my hair because, well, yeah, I haven't done anything. I got up this morning. I haven't yet done anything, but I hope I'm striving. I want to get my chores done today. I've got a giant to-do list, and we'll see what happens. And while pushing, we're getting closer to the new moon. A lot of people run out of energy during the new moon. It's a great time to clean, get rid of stuff. So Earth Day, if you want to get rid of stuff, US has Earth Day. I don't know if that's a global thing or not. Yeah. It's supposed to be cold today. So extra stretching, extra breathing. Our muscles and our joints have been cold weather. My kids go, "Why do you hate the snow? Why do you hate the
No,
snow?"
we just go snow, 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 snow.
You guys say such bad words. But they're not old. They don't feel like crap. They don't have to go shovel it. They don't have to go drive in it. They don't have to. They like to have fun and play and do stuff. Yeah. That's why you get to take care of yourself. So when you're old, you'd be like, I don't know what that crazy person was talking about. I feel fine as an old person. Winter doesn't bother me as much. Yeah, stay active. Yeah. Is that your phone that's making the ding, 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 ding? Oh. I have not opened these spaces. Yeah. It looks legit. It looks fine. It looks like a blanket, right? I don't know, better camera. Uh, Sometimes I wonder if there were a way to use my phone camera. But again, it's so much better. Gotta figure out how to do forward things. Well, sometimes I think about how everybody's life is so different, even though there's so many similarities with humans. We have desires, we have feelings, we have thoughts. How somebody could be satisfied with being a homemaker. Other people are more satisfied with ruling the world. Just different people have different likes and stuff, and they have different things. And every time I think everybody should just exist, with that little ping of fear going, but what about the people who do bad things in the world, who, commit genocide? And rob from the poor and make it so that you can't live in fire. They're true villains of this world. Hey, hey, hey. Think copyrights. I don't know who that is, but I would give them credits if I could, that's not mine. So I just put regular creamer and brown sugar in there and coffee, regular coffee. It's just Maxwell. It's Maxwell. Oh, it's something. It's some sort of coffee that's popular. It's a brand. I just put in this cup for the moment, this tumbler. It's classified as a tumbler. No associations, no sponsorship, no. Oh, uh, I slept tired. What is that? 20-year-old, those memes that are like 20-year-old me. Party all night, get up, go to work. After 3 hours of sleep and keep on moving. 40-year-old me. I think the memes go 40-year-old or 50-year-old me. I sneeze to now every I'm in a straight cast or something, or that's the extreme. I sneezed and now I am, or I sucked her up, or I sneezed and now I just can't do. I thought said what or something like that. Trying to think what those names are. Yeah, it is gonna take me all day to work out, but I keep doing it. One way I do it is I take pain reliever medicine. It's just like I use like either an naproxen or ibuprofen. Naproxens are great for joint pain, but it's an NSAID, and I try to stretch throughout the day, stretch it all out, as much as I can, a little bit here, a little bit there, until I can move. Because like right now, like to check out, like you gotta check your blind spot while driving. Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. But yeah. Well, I think I set intentions for the day. For meditation. I would try to start getting into meditation again. You don't know how important it is until you no longer have it, or you're no longer doing it in your life. ADHD meditation can be, I'm not saying it's the same for everybody who has ADHD, can be something where your night, what relaxes you, mental state, and breathe deep and release it, 10 breaths, stomach, deep breathing. You can breathe with me if you're able to, if it's safe for you to do so. Just to take a second and just to let the muscle relax. The brain is a muscle. Let it relax for me. Let everything go. It's working very hard to keep your thoughts together. Just let your thoughts go. They don't have to be blank thoughts. They don't have to be, it's whatever thoughts you're thinking, negative, positive, all your thoughts. Breathe in deep through your nose so that it hits the back of your throat. That not even, clear those full blown, flared up, breathe out, let it hit, hold, and then, the big belly balloon, and then just let it out. Just like you and then as it goes out, let the muscles relax, like from the top of the head all the way to the toes. Just let it, your posture, whatever. Bring your posture in. What I do is that imaginary line that goes along the spine as if there was a string lining through the spine, to the top of the head, all the way down to the base, your tailbone, all the way through to, the core of the earth, all the way up to, our stratosphere beyond. Just let her relax. Sometimes do another one. Yeah, you don't have to hold on to your thoughts. You can just let them exist. Let them be. Let them just let your thoughts be thoughts. Just let them go. You don't have to hold on to them and use them and construct them and do stuff with them. Just let your thoughts be themselves and exist and go wherever they go. Sometimes if you run out of thoughts or your thoughts just go ahead and blank out a little bit, that's okay. Sometimes it can be scary the first couple of times, like not having a thought, or to come back and all your thoughts have thoughts and have little baby thoughts. But they're continuing. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. It's 37 after. I don't hear anything. You're getting your lunch together, right?
I was stretching.
Oh, good stretch. What did I do? Oh, I put my hook in. I think that's a single stitch, either front or back of the stitch. Yeah, I want it through the whole single stitch. Okay. Alright. Underneath the stitch, go to. I'm doing single stitch across this row. I don't count my stitches, which would explain why the edges aren't straight. Get to the point that I count stitches. It'll get there. It'll have different results. Or it'll probably have straight edges. And I count stitches. So that's what that does. That gives you a way to have straight edges, or where you extend, where you're extending your edges, or reducing your edges, and those kind of things. Those are kind of those are there. But yeah, allow your muscle, when your muscle relaxes and rests, that's when it builds. When you're tired, that's when it's ready to make progression. It's ready to progress. So it's a practice. A lot of things are just natural with practice. to your thoughts in the morning. Can come with practice. Where you want your thoughts to go, what you want to do with your thoughts, they're to your thoughts. Yeah. They don't have to have control over you if you're able to. And you don't have to control them if they're not being unhealthy. Let your thoughts be. Your thoughts is a living, breathing construct, entity, essence, part of who and what you are. Just the fun part is just letting your thoughts be thoughts, accepting them and letting them go and deciding whether or not to act on your thoughts, deciding what to do with your thoughts. Follow your intuition and letting your intuition mingle with your thoughts, letting your feelings guide you about your thoughts. Because that's how humans work. So all inside the cranium, we know is to be this dark, silent, environment, pretty much sensory deprivation inside of our cranium, inside our skull. And it's beautiful because these little fuse of lights, little electrical circuits are alive. You're full of these electric signals continuously. Like it builds like light is on continuously when you turn on a light bulb. You don't think about how that's individual photons. I want to say it's photons. But yeah, so those are individually coursing through like that's a bazillion photons. It's a construction of a type of special concept of matter. Anyway, so you have these electric jolts anywhere down your nerves, down billions and billions of nerves, all the way up. And it's, along your spine. And it maps out the experience you're having in your brain. And your brain has to send signals back. So it's got secondary signals like heartbeats, digestion, breathing, carrying oxygen in your blood, and in your blood signaling into the lungs to get more oxygen into the other blood. And then, yeah. So as your body is continuously pumping blood through and oxygen through and carrying out waste and carrying nutrients and developing cells and letting cells die off and flake around and dead cells into your new person every 7 years. That's a fun concept of what they're trying to say. So you've got this all going on. And so your mind has to process the information that these signals are coursing through your body from your eyes, your ears, your all the nerves, and to feel whether or not you're sitting up or laying down, to understand which way is up, to understand which way is down, to understand the barometric pressure, to understand anywhere from the signal to how tight to grip, how that you don't hurt them. Well, I don't have a tight enough grip to can't, but to bring it to your mouth and swallow a small percentage of the processing power that your brain has. And we wonder why the neurodivergent people kind of burn out if we're using extra power to go to the thoughts that normal, or people that have been deemed what's normal, or those who are present to the public as normal, don't do. And the fact that they don't do it is so strange to the large percentage of us who haven't been diagnosed or are diagnosed with autism. It's so strange that you don't have inner monologues, that you don't bother to wonder concepts that are beyond, you know, sort of like, are you really an NPC? But, so with those kind of things, your brain has to map out, because you're also trying to figure out, what's it called? Like your brain maps. If you're moving, space and time. So, yeah, it's constantly doing all these wonderful things. And you're in it for the ride. So your brain has to map it all out and present the information to you. And so then you have your driver, person who's driving your essence of who you are. Like you know who you are, and this identity crisis and all this stuff gets to steer all that information, which is, amazing. So many ways. And so you have to wonder, what do I want to do with the information? You're driving this powerful vehicle, which is your body, your thoughts, your energy, your essence, who and what you are, constantly driving. This vehicle is more than just a vehicle. It matters. It's a living being. You are a living being. You are this vehicle as much as this vehicle is you. So you are a body with a spirit in it as much as you are a spirit who has a body. So they say, like, your body is a temple, you should take care of it. And a lot of people mock that because they don't understand the body. They don't eat meat and da 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 da, because you don't know the body that you're living and experiencing with. There's certain needs to be met, and caring for these certain needs, caring for these things that have to be met. This is daily, minute to minute. Hey, can you pause that for me, please? Thank you. I mean, so all those things that you're driving and going at and having purpose or direction. You don't have to have direction and purpose. But having that direction and having that purpose for doing what you're. It's gonna be cold today. So effing cold. Don't worry about how cold it is now. It's still gonna be cold later. It's gonna be cold. You're gonna need to have a coat, even if you don't wear it. Can you shut the door so the heater doesn't kick on, please? Yeah. Yeah, my body says it's gonna be cold and wet. So what you do with this, you worry about what you're doing with these experiences, and you worry about what you're doing with all your thoughts. That does suck amount of energy in. I find, or what I do, is allow the focus to fall on the purpose. And now you know we're at another hour. So that's an interesting way to fall asleep. You trying to find socks or something? Your body is so young and healthy. I admire your good health.
You don't.
fitness that I once had because I took care of myself more. Huh? You're not in the shop.
I know, but you don't. You don't want to beat me because I'm in a lot of pain.
Oh. Then we should learn how to take care of your body so your body isn't so pained. In so much pain. Your joints, we should take care of your joints and things. And your gut health. That's important. If I knew about gut health at your age, when I was your age. Did you just fart at the idea of gut health? Yeah, didn't you? See what I have to put up? I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, I will take care of your gut health and your body and that kind of thing. And yeah, we'll hopefully you'll feel better at your age than I am. Yeah, so health is important. To take care of your health. We should stretch sometime. I should stretch, and you guys can use that video to stretch for yourselves or stretch with me if you'd like. Lots of videos on YouTube and all sorts of social media platforms where you can stretch and be in shape. I'll probably follow somebody. But yeah, so all that information, all those electrical pulses of information are being driven back into your cranium and then mapped out. But the thing is, it goes through the amygdala. I want to say it's the amygdala. I don't have the thing in front of me, and it's not a word on a daily basis like air or breathing. It's not a daily basis word, but the amygdala, which is an emotion. So everything gets processed through an emotion. And so far, what I have been aware of is that it categorizes these emotions that I'm experiencing through my sensories, through the experience, through what I see, hear, taste, smell, feel, and understand of so many, because we have so much more than that. We have like pressure, we have like, yeah, knowing whether or not we're up or down or going around. So what we've come to realize, what I've learned is that it comes through something that you want to, an emotion where you want to experience more, where you're drawn and attracted to it, a feeling of avoidance, that you want to, something that's in a negative light, that our body is for us, is something that's negative, that we want to avoid, that we want to get rid of, or that we want to go away from. Or there's also neutral, or even different types of neutral, different types of attractions, different types of repelling. Magnetism is very strong, like on the planet, magnetism is a big thing. Well, a very important thing. I don't know if it's big, but it's just important. It deals with radiation, it's with all sorts of stuff. It might have something to do with gravity. We're still learning about gravity. We know that gravity exists. We call it gravity. We have called something where it falls down to the gravity, or the muscles that we use to deal with it. It's gravity. The apple falling on the head. Gravity. The concepts, but we only understand so much of the concept of gravity, so much of the concept of so many things. So we love this world. This world is so full to love us back. And we can just love each other in different ways that love can be. I mean, there isn't just one kind of love. There's so many different types of love. Yeah. So all that information is processed emotionally. What we see is processed emotionally. That's why, like, They say that your eye is drawn to something that you covet, something that you like and love and admire. Your eye is constantly drawn to that, unless it's taught otherwise. Unless you're taught otherwise. That's what the, you know. Okay. So we know we're aware of a lot of these things. A lot of us are aware of these things. So we want more of what we like, most of us. I know I do. I speak for myself, and as far as I have heard others say, they, want more of what they like. And you got some skills. Like this time last year, were you this good? Are you waiting outside? It's cold. Grab a hat, please. Why are you bringing your purse? I wouldn't. Why? Cause
why?
Cause
Why?
it's more school than it is work.
I don't care.
Alright. Love you. If you get too cold from sitting out there, try a coat. Uh, usually I'm done with this part of my morning, but so many late. Sometimes I said do nothing. And it accomplishes nothing. I have to deal with the nothing that it has accomplished. But then I have to remind myself that is resting, whether I like it or not. That is part of the healing process from all the trauma that I have experienced. And if I don't take the time to rest, it's like stepping back 5 paces instead of stepping back 1 pace in reverse. It's the healing process. It's like if you don't rest now, we're really going to rest later. It's like you don't have 10 minutes to meditate, take an hour. See how much further we go. Oh, I was expecting more. That's not bad. It's like shoulder length part. Just over shoulder length part. That we got pretty good stitches. It's only taken us under 45 minutes, so that's good. Hi, I'm streaming. Would you like this blanket? No. Yeah? No. Eh, eh. It just, how was your night? Did you have good dreams? You have quite a blank stare. How you feeling?
Good.
I'm glad. I'll finish this up here. I'll finish stitching this row and then I'll close this out and then say goodbye to Ray and then we'll do the breakfast thing.
Okay.
Your older siblings sitting out there through the driveway waiting to close. Isn't that fun?
Oh, that's why I don't sleep.
Huh?
That's why I don't sleepy.
See your older sibling? Streaming, so I'm not using names. Uh-uh. What did you forget? They get too cold? You want the coat thing? Coat, 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 coat. And we got another stitcher. We're almost done with the stitching. That goes fast. I didn't.
Next stitching, crocheting.
Oh, crocheting is they're build stitches. Stitches are something that crocheting, knitting, sewing do. They do it. It's in all of the things. So fabric puts fabric together. Stitch holds fabric together. Skins together. Stitches. I guess I got the first stitches. Yeah. At the same time, it's just not to give me a heart attack, but at the same time, the fact that she lived through it and that life is good, that we can recover and heal from, it's makes it break worthy. Makes it like, whoo, we accomplished living through, uh, and coming out on top of a situation that is something that we would love to avoid ever again, like may it never occur again. May we never go through that again if we could avoid it. Because it's not something we want to happen, but the fact that we made it is awesome. So the fact that we're like, oh yeah, stitches, it sounds proud, brag-worthy. It's not the stitches that we're proud of, it's the fact that we lived through it and we're coming out healthy again through it, and that we can tell how we lived through, and we have a story, we have, accomplishment is not the stitch, it's the living through it. So yeah, I'm like, woohoo, we got stitches. So those who are autistic are go, why are you so proud of stitches? Who may or may not think, why are you so proud of having stitches? It was a bad thing that happened. However, you so proud. No, it's not the bad thing that happened. It's not the fact that we had, to go through medical intervention. It's the fact that we lived through the event and that we came out alive. Bless you. So yeah, we're not proud of the stitches, we're proud of the fact that we lived through it. So it's like, yeah, we're not proud of the negative thing, we're proud of the positive outcome of a negative event. So yeah, okay. Just your typicals are probably like yeah, whatever, why do you have to explain it to me? They're like, yeah, that's what we're saying when we're saying, oh, we got stitches. So yeah, it's real champ, real trooper. Just kind of just out there, better than most adults. We distracted you with YouTube. You just sat there, just like let the doctor do up the stitches. Like wow, yeah, wow. Right. Wow. What lessons would we have come through? Swear to God. Shut it. another thing with not magic, as we can say, protection, good health, protection, good health, protection, good health. You know, I gotta just put those S's in there and make it right. Protection, good health. Trying to figure out any words with health. Stealth, both. Yeah, protection. I'm almost done with this and then we'll get started with our day.
Tired.
It happens in the morning, being tired. Some people take a while to wake up. Some people wake up right early and bush cap. Should clean the bedding. This is a good day to clean the bedding. Bed. Hey, is your mattress comfortable to you? Okay. Alright, good. Sure. Sure. It's heavy weather, so we're inside thing. Sure. Protection. Good labor. Good stretching. After breakfast. Have to get dressed. Get cleaned up. I feel like I should have done an extra stitch here along here. So I feel like it went out one. So I feel like it's reducing. This one looks square to the one below it though. Let me check here for some. The weight is different too. That's another problem. Is the weight of this yarn is different than the weight of this yarn. This is frustrating. Alright, so go in. Some say you go along the side of the stitch. Yeah, that's more square. And chain one. Yeah, that looks right. So it should be a little bit more left. This one. Ah, just gonna leave that. Okay. That's likely to lose it. Alright. That's that blanket, so that means so it looks like a sketch. Length of a sketch. Because I think of those ones that are like crochets and those things that are like versatile. Did you hear that? We're all going to die. Gas explosion. Oh, my youngest boy. But the way that this knit, or this stitch and crochet is loose. I did a loose stitch down here. Oh, it must have been a different size needle that I did with that. That's why it's tighter up here and bigger down there. Oh yeah. This box is going to be too small for this blanket. Alright, so I will see you guys Thursday? It's Tuesday. Yeah, Thursday. I will see you guys Thursday. Given the schedule, sorry about yesterday. Thank you so much. So if you like, subscribe, interact with the video. I'd appreciate it. And share it. I'm sure a lot of people have made fun of me, like on Facebook or something. There's that weird dude that spots things. Talk about publicity. Oh, it's good or bad publicity. It's publicity being market. Facebook, I guess. I don't know. Figure out life is life and they have to do their own thing. Is it hard to be teased and bullied and made fun of? Probably very much so, yes. Well, can I do a budget tonight? Alright. Hopefully we'll see you guys Thursday. Love you guys. Love you. You guys have a good one. Don't do anything I would until next we meet. Have a good one. Bye.